Me doing this for clout, like I said again, the man passed away in 2020. They just now finding out I'm his cellmate publicly. We're in 2004 going into 2025, which shows one thing. Clearly not doing this for clout.
Did you know who he was when y'all was in the cell together, when y'all was locked up together?
No, like I didn't know who he was when I like first initially met him. Nah, I didn't know who he was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how cool were y'all? Like, even when he got out,
I knew he wasn't lying when he left me his baby mom number.
what made you decide to talk about being King Von's cellmate now?
Nah, want me to be honest with you how that whole thing came about? And again, I'm spiritual. From the first interview to my last interview till I leave the planet, I don't care what nobody on this planet say. God sent me. And again, I'm gonna say this. What made me talk about King Von interview?
What would be something that you could tell us about Von that people may not know?
That people might not know about him, and I can say this again on camera. Something people might not know about Von, and they'll sit up there and laugh.
What's up, YouTube? I want to once again thank everybody who comes up to me in the streets and shows me real love. Y'all don't even know. It keeps me thankful. It keeps my tank full. Now, back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got our boy Charles out here today. What's going on, man?
Yo, what up, everybody? What up? What
yes,
up?
sir. Yes, sir. So I think I saw you on another platform on Instagram or something like that.
Yeah.
Saw you doing like an interview about being King Von's cellmate.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, it ain't no secret. I'm actually on the Trap House TV on Instagram. I was King Von's cellmate. That's something, like I said in my interview, I never really disclosed. If you go watch the interview, it's originally on DJU's platform, DJU TV for Chicago. Shout out to them. Shout out to Oblakiet, Mona Lisa, you know, and everybody out there on Oblock, man. You know, yeah, I was Von's cellmate for real though.
Okay, how long?
You know, it was like probably about close to 3 months, close to a little 3 months because of the situation. Like I said, they tried to move me and Von for classification to another dorm, and we both ended up becoming trustees. That is a fact. So
okay.
he ended up going back to classification, and if I'm not mistaken, from there, I want to say someone said he went to the 6th floor, but yeah, I knew Von for like I want to say close to like 3 months.
Did you know who he was when y'all was in the cell together, when y'all was locked up together?
No, like I didn't know who he was when I like first initially met him. Nah, I didn't know who he was. Like, you know, I've been in the streets, like I mentioned in that interview, you know, so growing up I had to learn how to read tattoos. And again, I'm an intelligent dude, I'm not a fool. To have his tattoo done on his hand that way that he had it done, I knew that he was a part of OTF and, you know, with Dirk, you know. So I kind of had a sense that he was affiliated with them. You know, as far as rapping, I didn't know who he was.
Did honestly. You come to find out while you was there? Like,
yeah, he actually told me that he made Freshman of the Year out his own mouth. He also told
like
me
the source,
like the magazine.
Yeah.
He told me that like, yo, he like make $10,000 like cash a month off of like, you know, his YouTube views at the time. This is 2019. So again, like I was just coming out of prison, and not to say that they don't listen to music in prison and stuff like that, but I never heard of King Von until I actually met him. And what was weird about that whole ordeal was I got out of prison in 2019, and again, my story won't change. I got locked up. I had to do some time. They let me out on August the 9th, which is King Von's birthday. I got locked up again September the 11th, a month later, and put in the cell with him, only for them to try to move us to another dorm, to move us back and make us trustees, and we stay connected. So like,
it turned this way from it?
Yeah, we got cool like that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, how cool were y'all? Like, even when he got out,
I knew he wasn't lying when he left me his baby mom number, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, whoever it was, it could have been, I feel like in my heart it was his baby mom. Like, that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying? You know, he told me if I ever need to make a call, need to make a three-way or anything, to me, that might be small to most people, but to me, like, yo, if somebody
that's a big deal.
You with that number, and even to this day, and I can look dead in the camera and say this, never try to come at her, never try to holler at her, like, never will. You know what I'm saying? That's how close me and bro was, because I made this point, and I'm gonna make this point right now again while I'm talking. You know, God talked to me in a different type of way than he talked to everybody, and that's clearly showing right now, so let me say this. Who on this planet sits around their mom, their sister, their brother for 24 hours a day straight, a month straight? I'll say that. Nobody. And I know the answer. It's a rhetorical question. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the only time you're going to get that time. So, like, even doing a month or 2 months in jail with somebody, you're going to build that bond. It's funny how people watch these movies like Blow and then Derek for Real or the guys who ended up connecting in prison or in jail, they connect. That's how they connect. You ain't got nothing but time to talk about the block.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say the bonding experience when you're locked down, it happens quick and it happens deep, you know?
The same people who sit up here talking about them sliding and shooting, they got to know this then. He ain't finna with everybody, like on my life. He ain't gonna with you if he don't feel your vibe, bro, like this on my kids. So a lot of people think that this is just like I said, me doing this shit for clout. Like I said again, the man passed away in 2020. They just not finding out I'm his cellmate publicly. We're in 2004 going into 2025, which shows one thing. Clearly not doing this shit for clout. Clearly was over there the whole day by myself until DJU and O Blocky at least and them showed up. Again, they got cameras right there. Go rewind the tape.
What made you decide to talk about being King Von's cellmate now?
Nah, want me to be honest with you how that whole thing came about? And again, I'm spiritual. From the first interview to my last interview till I leave the planet, I don't care what nobody on this planet say. God sent me. And again, I'm gonna say this. What made me talk about King Von interview was the simple fact of how we linked up in jail, for one. For two, like I just said, it might be small to everybody else, but to be trusted with someone's baby mom's number and then everybody else look at you like you're an op or something else, like nah, it spoke volumes then, in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like no cap. But I'm gonna tell you what made me talk about the interview, because you asked me. I went and got my plate from the Mexicans, because again, it ain't no secret. I've been out here on these streets my whole life. The Mexicans feed right there at Garnett. I went and got my plate from the Mexicans. I was about to go up to the church, you know what I'm saying? But it was on my spirit, like, you know what I'm saying? God, like, yo, just turn around one more time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put this on my soul. I was real loud about to go lay down. I turned around, and as I'm walking towards the Monaco, I see the balloons. So, you know, like I said, from talking to, you know what I'm saying, you know, Michi, you know what I'm saying, who's Von baby mom, you know what I'm saying, like, or whatever, you know, just paying my respects to her. When I got out, I noticed from watching her page, not like no stalker, but just observing her page, she keep a blue heart by her name. You know what I'm saying? And then when I see her stories, when you know she pay her respects to her people, it's blue balloons. I saw those same blue balloons walking back towards the Monaco, like I told you, when I turned around. After I said I was gonna go lay down, no cap. So when I seen the balloons, I automatically knew it was Von people, like no cap. It was like his spirit led me there, like no lie. I had been there the whole day by myself. Real I was about to go lay down. When I turned around, you mean to tell me I see that? So I didn't know who it was. But when I bent the corner, I confidently turned the corner and said, yo, long live Von, because I really know I made a connection with little bro. In spite of what anybody else tell me, how I get out on his birthday and then, you know, do time with him. But sticking to the point, I walk up and say, long live Von. And from there, that's how that interview went, because they even said it in the interview. They're like, damn, bro, you came from out of nowhere. That's the truth. The people who...
So they was just on the street, like...
They was actually like if you're coming from like Garnett train station going towards Peter Street, they were like bending... They were like bending the corner literally, because like I said, all I saw was the balloons. As I'm walking past the tattoo shop, the beauty salon, the Monaco, the other little club that shut down. Then I got to turn to go into the parking lot. That's like how they was going when I see the balloons or whatever. So as I'm turning the parking lot the same way, I see the blue balloons. I knew instantly it was his people. I knew it was somebody close to him, just because of those balloons. No cap.
Okay. What would be something that you could tell us about Von that people may not know?
That people might not know about him, and I can say this again on camera. Something people might not know about Von, and they'll sit up there and laugh. He had a good side. He was spiritual. He wasn't always just like, yo, how they portray him as being a slider and all that stuff. Like, I put this on my kids, and I'm going to say that till the day I die. Von had a good side that people didn't know about. Von had a heart. He really cared about people in like in a way that like, yo, they'll try to say I'm lying or portraying, like, nah. Von had a good soul, and it's like I said in that interview, and even Lisa said that, like, yo, I didn't know who raised him. He never told me who raised him, but my spirit, I'm an empath, so I could discern spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I met Von, I'm gonna say this again, I didn't feel no demonic spirit from him, regardless of what anybody else want to say. I know who sent me, and that's obvious. So I'm gonna say that again. When I said that I feel like his grandma raised him out of all people, why would I say his grandma? And then she turned around and said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Watch the video if you watching on DJU. None of this shit is made up, I'm saying. I can't sit up here and just pre-plot nothing in my mind. It flows naturally, and I'm telling you the truth. When I met Von, I'm gonna say this again. I met Dro, the one, same time. People think I'm
talking about Young Dro?
Yeah, all people gotta do is walk up to these people I'm naming and ask them. You know what I'm saying?
So you met both of them at the same time?
Yeah, because I was a trustee. Like,
Okay.
I met Vaughn first. When they made me a trustee, I was working it, like I said, doing like the shirts, stamping the shirts. And then I switched my detail to MOU. That's where they keep all the people who got like diabetes or a lot of the rappers. They keep them back there. They can't go to population.
Right.
They'll keep them back there on the medical observation unit. No cap. I was working the medical observation unit and got cool with him.
Okay.
And I'm proud, and I can say this on
camera. Shout out to Young Dro, man.
Shout out to Dro, man. I'm proud of you because he doing what me and him talked about. He said it was something that he felt like he couldn't do, and I'm gonna say this on camera, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. You doing everything that me and you talked about, bro. You can do it, fam. Keep doing it, my nigga, for real.
And shout out to Dro, man. He done overcame a lot of his obstacles and things like that.
Yeah, for real.
And he's back. It seems like in a good place with that stuff.
He is, man. He been helping the community, man, and he really taking up an activism role, you know.
Okay. All right, man. Well, look, that's something we didn't know about you, Charles. So that's what's up. That's what's up. So
just part of my story, and I say this publicly. I'm in the process where I'm getting myself together. If everybody want to know what I'm doing right now, I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying, jammed up or whatever because I don't have an ID. I'm working on getting my ID. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe that. You know what I mean? But for the meantime, in between time, I stay working out. You know what I'm saying? My plans is to get my ID, get a job. Get into these hotel rooms because it's about to be cold as hell. I ain't stupid. I'm not Superman. You feel me? Like I can't be out here forever. You feel me? But continue to survive. Ultimate goal is to tell my life story. Put myself in a position where I'm doing not just these interviews, but you know, even on my own page.
Right.
Which, if you're watching this right now and you're saying you want to support me and you really want to know my whole life story, I'm not being funny. And no disrespect to you,
of course.
But support my page. Shit, give me to
a
million subscribers. You feel me? And
y'all go subscribe, man, right now. What's your channel?
I can get paid off my channel, and then y'all gonna see the real. If y'all really want me to stop playing, I'm gonna stop playing. I know I have a talent.
What's your channel?
My channel is my name. All you gotta do is click my name. If you go to my name, it's Charles SEAY. Probably in the profile pic with my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? But like,
y'all definitely go subscribe, man.
Like, for real, go
what you talking about, man? We want to see you win, my boy.
Now, I'm gonna admit it. When you go to my page, you're gonna see me on there talking about the incident I talked to you about with my ex that I met out here in the park that was from Chicago. She bit me, and out of her bite me, trying to bite my thumb off, yes, I did bite her back, but I made a mistake and did something that had everybody looking at me like I'm a menace. You have to remember, she's got my thumb in her mouth, literally about to sever my ligaments from my tendons. I don't care what y'all saying. I bit her ass back. Sure the did to get her up off of me. But I made a mistake when I tried to bite her. She moved her face and I bit her lip like dead ass.
Oof. I tell you what.
So yeah, I done been through some shit. One thing y'all know about me, I tell the brutal truth. I went to prison for 5 years because I was in a domestic relationship with my baby mom. I got a life story to tell. One thing you gonna find out about me is I'm honest, because I can say this on camera. I'll be 40 in January. Probably don't look like it, but yeah.
You look great, man.
Thank you. I'll be 40 in January, and I'm gonna say this publicly on camera. My whole life, when I was doing good, this is what I do know, Mark. When I was doing good, wasn't nobody there. Wasn't nobody there when I was about to damn near freeze to death. Wasn't nobody there when I had to look out for my little brother. Wasn't nobody there when I was on that hospital bed when I got hit with that hot grease. Like when I say I got a story to tell, I remember those moments. So it's like now that I'm coming into like a mental state where I'm like working on myself, focusing on my body. I've been right over there for 3 months. I can show you a picture on my phone when I was fat back in February. Guess what? I've been right there since February. Wasn't nobody saying nothing then. And then they wonder why they compare me to Pac, because now I feel like him for real. It's like, wow. Now that I'm opening my mouth and you see that I'm a prodigy, what's up with you respecting my spirit? I said that off the jump when I first met you, man. My life is spirit-led, and I mean that. I mean, you stepping in something, bro. My life is spirit-led. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean that. And I'm gonna say this on camera publicly. There's too many fucking demons in this world, running this world, overlooking real people and real niggas, real females. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, God do exist. He do exist. He sent me again, and I'm gonna say that if you're saying you're a Christian and you watching this, regardless of how I come out, because the ultimate judge is him. If you say you're a Christian, you say you believe in Judaism, whatever you saying you believe in, y'all know like I know, if you say you believe in those books, it tell you where Jesus and God got power over life and death, not Satan. I died twice. Who you think brought me back? Pronounced dead. Like I told y'all, like, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
Hey man, y'all go tap in with my boy, man. Y'all get off some of this good stories, good content.
Y'all can't judge a person just because of how they acting, man, if it's clear that God sent them. I'm only human. I'm only human. If I'm created in the image of my Father who sent me, man, if God got a wrath, what you think I got?
Yeah.
if I'm the same way.
Shout out to
if
Live.
you got a rap, so you know that's all I'm saying, man.
If
Like
you
get
know,
to
you
know,
know.
get to know someone before you judge. You know what I'm saying? For real, get to know somebody.
Hey man, well look, so the whole situation with the Russian guy with the whole Black Hammer situation and the guy that you thought basically was following you or whatever, what ended up happening with that?
To be honest with you, this like kind of died down. I don't even talk about it too tough.
Okay.
But
so,
like, yeah, like, you know,
So no further developments?
Nah, I ain't seen nothing, man. You know how that go too. Like, yo, when I'm gonna say this, like by me speaking like how I'm speaking, I'm gonna be honest with you. And like I said, it might be funny to a lot of people who've not been educated on like how I've been educated, but like I said, I'll be 40 in January. I have yet to see the likes of anybody speaking like Malcolm or Martin or just keeping it real anymore, telling the truth for the last 20 plus years. And it's crazy. Now that I'm speaking up, it's like, yo, I don't want to come off as if I'm a know-it-all, if I'm bragging about boasting. No, I said this to people and it make common sense if you listen to every word I'm saying on how I articulate and say my words. It's not like that for no reason. That's God controlling my brain. Believe me if you want to, if you don't. Believe me if you don't, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. I'm not mad. But at the end of the day, God still got prophets down here. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm one of them, you know what I mean? I'm going to stop being quiet about it. You know what I mean?
Hey man, listen, I ain't
a lot
mad
of people
at
got
it.
a story out here to tell. Mine's just a little different. Mine, like I said from the jump, mine's spirit led. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that with me to my grave. You know what I mean? Like no lie.
All right, well look, Charles, you know we always appreciate, man, catching up with you.
Yeah,
They can definitely go check out the interview with DJ U, and you know also on Trap House TV, and then they could check you out on YouTube at Charles SEAY. So definitely check him out, man.
The Cash App is $SEA.
Same Cash App, right?
$SEAYPAC.
Yeah, we got
Show
you.
your boy some love, man. Getting cold out here.
Hey,
Pull
man,
up, you gonna see I do
y'all
the right
heard
thing
him,
with the
man.
money like I always do. When he ran up on me on live, what was I doing?
That's right, man.
Facts.
That's right.
Hey,
Look,
gotta
man, we
keep
really
the hustle for
appreciate
the
you.
ladies. And I'm single too. I'm looking for wifey. So if you out there watching this,
Y'all better come holler at Charles. You better come holler at him before the price go up.
Get me before she
Yeah.
do. And I love women. Let me say this again publicly before you end, bro. I fucking love women. I don't care if I'm in Atlanta with a bunch of gay niggas, come with $1 trillion. I'm never selling my sisters out. A black woman is God's greatest creation. I'm gonna scream that till I die. So ladies, if you out there, you better get me before she do.
Hey man, be good, my boy.
Hey man, love man.
Yes sir, yes sir.